Hey everybody, it's Admiral Polo here today, and welcome to episode 6 of my bossing series. In this episode, me and my friend Elite Duck went to Armadyl, and I did not get an Armadyl hilt again. Sad face. Although nonetheless, I have some very entertaining clips to show you guys. And as you can see, the graphic, I added this, it's actually called a supernova behind Kree'ara. So if you guys like the supernova effect behind the boss, I can do it again for episode 7. If not, I will leave it out. But I thought there was a bit too much black space, so I put that in. So anyway, I'm going to start rolling some clips, and I hope you enjoy the video. Alright everybody, and as you can see, this is our very first kill. My friend Elite Duck is the level 133 in welfare gear, and I'm the one in full Armadyl and Spectral. As you can see, we are in a French world, and at this point I am trying to figure out how to deposit items from my Beast of Burden, because obviously I don't know French. We were in this world because getting kill count on an American server, or actually shall I say a normal server that's not, it's in English, is virtually impossible. I counted 12, oh god, what the hell are they called? They're called bots, but what are the things you get kill count? Jesus Christ. Can't believe I ever get this. Advances. I have a guide on those, actually. It's pretty old, but still. So we switched to a French server, and we just stayed in because nobody was here and it was already a loot share. So we were talking on Xbox while we were doing this, but for some reason Fraps didn't record sound, which is okay because I wasn't planning on it. But we had some funny parts of the commentary that I was going to leave in, but now I cannot do that. So here's our first kill, and it's also pretty interesting trying to figure out what we got. I got 19k coins, but it was like pieces. That was an easy one. But like you'd get steel darts and your heart would go, damn, because you'd think it was an Armadyl item. And we had a plan going that since I had an Armadyl chestplate and chain skirt on, if worse comes to worse and we couldn't see the drop for some reason, I could look at my body, the way it's spelt in French, and then refer to it even if it was like a helm or a hilt, because it would still say Armadyl. But then later on, we realized that Armadyl is not an actual word, so it's spelled the exact same in French than it is in English. So don't bother leaving that in the comments, because I can already see like 20 comments doing, saying, oh my god, Admiral, you didn't do this part right. Alright, so this is much further into the trip, and BAM! Elite Duck Ring of Life's out. So at this point, I was screaming at him. At first, I called him a dumbass, and I'm like, wait a second, are you dead? And he ended up Ring of Lifing. So that was the first fail this trip. So then, me being the absolute pro that I am, decided I was going to stick around and keep, attempt to solo Kree'ara. And, I'm drinking my Potione de Saradomin. Don't even correct me that I said that wrong. I was trying to say it in French. And I was getting some good rubies on this kill, and I'm trying to drop pots. And I have real difficulties splitting Cerebrus in half when I'm spam clicking. And right now we're doing okay. Not anything's really going on, but pretty soon you'll see that my tort starts to fail on me. And I want you guys to watch very closely because I clicked on it. Right here we got comboed, and I start spam brewing soon. Right here I ruby. Okay, now I think I start spam brewing as I drop. Alright, maybe I'm just like, yeah, here, because I'm pro. Okay, so I managed to split that brew. How I did that was beyond me. Pot back up, drink more brew. And I don't think, okay, right here. 1 minute till my familiar goes out. 30 seconds. Now watch right here. I definitely clicked that. That's a load of bullshit. And then the tort dies, and I don't even notice. And then I realize the tort's gonna die any second now. And it doesn't occur to me until the next kill. Let's see. Okay, and there goes the tort. And as you can see, my brews are on. And I swear I just heard commentary from Fraps. But I guess not. So I'm having real difficulties killing these minions right now. Actually, more difficulty than I do with the actual boss Kree'ara, I'm like, that's the moment where I'm like, oh, you gotta be shitting me. And I go to duck on Xbox, I'm like, yeah, gee, thanks. And now my tortoise is dead, and there's like 100k worth of brews on the ground. Actually, well, they're like 9k a piece. There's gotta be like 5, and there's like, you know, whatever. And that rune crossbow, I swear to God, I thought it was a hilt. And I'm like, really? Back-to-back videos doing Armadyl and I get a hilt? Because the last time I was at Armadyl, I was recording for my Armadyl guide, which most of you have seen. And I got the hilt. So I am desperately trying to finish off these minions right now, having some real problems. And the French server's ping isn't exactly the greatest either, so not going too well. And here comes your guys' favorite part of the video. So I am, as you can see, out of brews, out of pots, and me being the absolute pro badass tank that I am, see, sitting here in the corner, tanking like a boss, getting the rubies, down to 386 hit points or something like that. As you can see here, I'm just sitting there going, yeah, I'm beasting, I'm risking it for the biscuit. They're gonna ship me a hilt. And yeah, I'm dead. I'm like, sad face. I lost a Fury, an Archer's Ring, a Varric's Helm, plus some. So yeah, at this point I'm like, well, goodbye RuneScape. And then I logged off. And my night was over.